Behind me, we've done something kind of unique. We brought the history of the GT350 out.
Hey everybody, it's Eric with Muscle Cars There coming at you today. For me, it's day one of Barrett-Jackson Auto Auction here in Scottsdale, Arizona, and I have a really awesome opportunity to talk with a guy named Kash about the Shelbys we have here. This is the first time they've ever done this. So, Kash, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Eric, thanks. My name is Kash Singh. I'm the Director of Sales and Marketing for Shelby American, and we're at the awesome Barrett-Jackson Fall Auction. Behind me, we've done something kind of unique. We brought the history of the GT350 out.
Okay.
First car that we kind of have in the lineup this is actually from the Jackson family. This is Brian Jackson's personal car. He raced it, purchased it, but also raced it. So the livery you see here.
So this is the real deal race car. It's because I see it's a little beat up a little bit, if you will.
It's beat. It's got racing patina on it.
Let's kind of look over here.
Yeah.
Is it? Oh, I see Brian Jackson. Yeah.
Yep. So if the name Craig Jackson, who is very synonymous with the Barrett-Jackson auction, this is his brother.
I'll be damned.
And this is one of the original cars from '65. This would make car number 37 of the original 37. There were 36 built. That when racing, this car was built at the Shelby factory and went racing back in the 60s.
No kidding.
So at a point in time, Brian acquired it and then took it to his racing.
So you said there were 67 originals built.
37.
37, I mean, and this is number 37.
This is 37. The books say 36. This one has a very unique history. The 37
Kind of a little sneaky backdoor action.
It was kind of one of those things.
I understand.
By Carol, so those that want what it is, but we brought this out here to showcase kind of the evolution, the start of it. This is the first part of the bookend.
So now we have, looking down here, I'm just going to pan real quick in a line here. So we have from 1966, 65, all the way down at the end, down here is the 2025.
Yep.
That's very, very cool. What prompted you guys to decide to do something like this?
So we launched the 2025 GT350 basically at Barrett-Jackson here in January.
Right.
Had success with the car. We sold out the production for this year. But there was a little bit of feedback online and so on because most folks and enthusiasts don't know the full history, especially the younger enthusiasts that have gotten into the basic collecting Shelbys. Their history kind of starts off with 2015 to 2020 GT350, which was a Ford product. Things like a supercharger. Why did you supercharge the vehicle when it was naturally aspirated? Well, we'll talk about that because the next car is kind of unique.
Okay, so this is the Ford product here.
Right. So,
And I see a supercharger on it.
Yep. So kind of historically, the first car Carroll Shelby took racing and had built. Then the next car, which we're looking at now, is a partnership with Ford and Carroll, but Ford built the car. And the unique thing is, well, we always ask when the team's sitting around to develop a new car, what would Carroll Shelby do?
Okay.
And then that's our history of our business.
That's cool.
So what Carroll wanted. Well, this is one of 11 cars towards the end of the production that got supercharged. So this is an original car owned by Steve Davis.
So now how many Ford GT350s were built?
So I don't know the full production number, but on this one, it was 11. 11 cars left the factory. They are uber valuable right now. And this one is owned by Steve Davis, who's also a partner in this.
Isn't he CEO or president of Barrett-Jackson?
Barrett-Jackson, yep.
This just incredible condition. You can definitely tell the difference between this one, which is a collector, and that one right there, which is a race car.
Yep. I'm personal to race cars because I race myself.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
These cars are gorgeous. This got dropped off yesterday, and we have to wipe all the drool off for the first 5 minutes because it is a great specimen.
That's so pretty. Now this car here, this is a 2011.
So 2011, we then bring the 350 name back to Shelby. The team at that time sat around, how do we bring something that's synonymous with it? They brought this vehicle back, used cues from the history of the two cars that we just saw prior, and this was then built out of Vegas.
Now, this is then naturally aspirated?
No, this one was supercharged also.
Well, okay, all right.
Yep.
This is just a beautiful car.
And they were limited at 350 units on this one.
Okay.
Kind of ties in with that 350 name.
Gotcha.
Yep. Production was from 2011 to 14.
No kidding. This is so cool. So the next one we have here,
Then we migrate over to 2015,
which is new body style.
which is what Ford brought out. Built by Ford. First year, there were about a handful of cars. Then they went into normal production, which was anywhere from 3,000 to 5,000 cars, depending on the year.
Okay.
And the cool thing about this car is, so prior to Shelby, I was with Ford, and I got to see this car in the studio around 2012, 2013, as it was being developed.
No kidding.
Yeah, so Shelby's kind of been in.
So like the design studio and.
Yeah, got to see the clay.
Oh, cool.
It was a cool one. I was like, I really want one of these.
And
then I didn't buy one.
Oh.
I tried to get a Heritage, but because of COVID and all that, my allocation was.
I see. Okay. Okay.
But I built the 2017 twin turbo monster that I raced myself.
Good for you.
Now, company cars are great to have because at Ford, when I was working at Ford, we'd get depending on the year, 1 to 2 different company cars. Well, now being at Shelby, I don't get a company car, but when I am on the road, I get to use the company cars.
Well,
so then we'll go into
good
this
for you.
It's a little special.
So you know what? So like, what are you doing for lunch here? Using the company car. That's so. I'll bet these cars are bad at the bone to drive, aren't they?
They are fun. And while we're talking about 350 and the new car we'll get to next, but each one of the cars, currently we offer 3 Mustangs in our lineup that have been modified as Shelbys.
Okay.
And they all have a different driving style and dynamic. You can get into each of the cars and understand why they're all different. It's not, as you see online, stickers and scoops or just another Whipple.
Right.
The suspension work, the development that Vince, our vice president, puts into these vehicles and the team back in Vegas, you can feel in the driver attributes. The 350 by far is the funnest car to get in and out of. It's a driver's car. You can get in, go to work, take it to grocery shopping, and then go hit the racetrack.
Really?
The Super Snake is the next level up. It's a great car, but it's got extra aero pieces on it, so you gotta be a little bit more careful when you drive.
Right.
I'm not saying that we're gonna, go 20 miles an hour through driveways and things like that.
Of course not.
But you gotta be a little bit more careful about that car. And
Well, especially here in Arizona, you have the big speed bumps and the irrigation little
a lot of speed
channels
bumps here.
Yeah,
It's interesting.
yeah.
With the amount of cars that I see that are exotic out here,
There's speed freaks here, brother.
then you got, and then we have our SSR, which is our newest in the fleet, complete track-focused vehicle. I drove one in from LA because we just did an event, so it's great to drive in. But the fun car is the 350.
Is it?
And that's this car here.
So this is the new 2025 GT350. Look at this beautiful, beautiful car. So talk to me about this car.
So this car, as I said earlier, we announced at Barrett Jackson here in January, bringing the 350 name back to Shelby. We know electrification is down the path. We know we're kind of there depending on whatever happens. So as we sat in the office, some of the names, and for the larger OEs, they're all doing the same thing. How do you bring back your iconic heritage vehicles for full electrification? Because these cars were all ICE. For the Shelby team, this is where we kind of sat on that. How do we build a great driver, but knowing that we're going to book in, this is our project for the heritage of what Shelby was.
So now this is still a V8 engine.
Yep.
But just talking about the electric style vehicle. So this is kind of like gearing your production towards that
not
power plant or what?
No, so I mean, what Shelby does is we basically get vehicles from Ford. In this case, our vehicles are the Mustang we start. We do have a truck market. The truck market's about 80% of our vehicle sales.
Is it really?
Yep.
Wow.
We start with F-150 lowered up to a Super Ba that's a lifted 250.
I'll be damned.
But our base chassis start off with Ford. That's what Carroll wanted. That was basically when he came back to Ford in the mid 2000s, and knowing where he was gonna. His legacy was want to go. He wanted to be where he had the most success.
That's so cool.
And it seems like Shelby, we celebrate some kind of an anniversary every year. Well, guess what? In the 60s, Shelby dominated. So there are multiple different anniversaries. We're celebrating 3 anniversaries this year, all the way down to the FIA Championship production car in the 350.
No kidding.
60 years after, here we are with the new car.
Now, are all these celebrations happening up in Vegas or different venues throughout the country?
Different venues will do different things, different events. Team Shelby, which is kind of our the extended arm of the family, members worldwide. They'll hold events with events that we're at and do their own celebrations around it. Hell, we cut cake at some places. We do cruises.
No kidding.
Check out Team Shelby. It's a fantastic club for Shelby.
Man, you gotta know Jim Wick out of Oklahoma City.
Great guy.
He's so cool. I see him every time at the auctions and whatnot, and he does an annual event, Father's Day, isn't it?
It does Father's Day. That's the Tulsa Mid-America event. They've moved a little further north, which is part of now Route 66. There's a celebration there.
Yeah.
We do that. We go out to Carlisle. This year we spent time at Monterey. Unfortunately, we got split. We went to SSR at Monterey. Had a great time there. I talked my semi-truck driver, Mario, into driving our rig onto Canry Road. And for those that haven't been,
what's the name of the road?
Canry Road, literally on the wharf there up front where everything happens for the tourists. And we parked in the parking lot. He cursed me for a little bit, but the interactions we had with the fans, we just did kind of a guerrilla marketing pop-up.
That's so cool.
Sat there, talked, saw the seagulls fly, seals jumping around, and we're having fun in Monterey.
That is so awesome.
Got to drive the company cars all over the place. I was, and oddly enough, things about the
people say I'm jealous, dude. That's cool though, man.
Well, you think everybody would want the keys to the big bad boy that just came out? No, we like this car.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that because we're just here. It's an easy, fun car to drive because that's what we wanted. We want a grand touring vehicle.
Sure.
For customers. So the suspension's not as stiff as you would find in other cars,
right?
But it's still great.
That's the SSR you're talking about.
SSR,
okay.
Even the Super Snake, it kind of levels up.
Yes, yes.
One of the things that we'll just talk about it's just another Whipple. Well, a couple of things. Whipple did a fantastic thing for their business. They actually emission certified their superchargers. So anyone in the aftermarket is using a Whipple. Other brands came in a little later on, but as we were planning, the only name in the game was Whipple. So
really?
That's why we have the 810 horsepower Whipple on the vehicle here on a Voodoo. Or sorry, on a 5.0. Everybody wanted a Voodoo, but Ford discontinued that motor in 2020.
Okay.
With the previous car. So
why did these? Never mind. We don't have to go there.
Emissions.
Yeah.
Emissions development. It's if you want to recertify a motor, you can be anywhere from 50 million to 80 million on a program.
Oh.
Yeah. So and we
that ain't chump change, is it?
Buy Mustangs. That's my plug. Go out and buy the sports car that you think of from any OE, because sports cars is slowly decreasing. We've seen some nameplates disappear.
Yeah.
Mustang's still around, and Ford offers it on a 5.0, tried and true. You know, early developments, 2010.
So what is planned for the next evolution of the GT350?
So right now we're going to offer 26 production closeout. We have 27, and then we're going to sit and wait. We're going to sit and wait and see.
Okay.
Unfortunately, we're a small volume manufacturer that modifies Ford vehicles.
Right.
As Ford produces their vehicle and their plant, we partner with Ford, and we'll partner and see what that looks like. But technically, it matters how you vote.
Kash, you're an awesome guy. Thank you so much for this. Well, you're on Muscle Cars with Eric. You have an opportunity to have an exclusive interview with this cool cat named Kash and a Shelby we see behind us later. Thanks for riding along. More cool content only on Muscle Cars with Eric.